Mm. Mm. Mm.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry.
Yeah. I thought you was
Keep you
in.
waiting.
Don't worry. I thought you was in another meeting because I saw the status is in a meeting.
It was 4 hour meeting. The
4 hours.
status.
Oh my god.
No, no, no. For this meeting. It was for
For
this
this.
meeting.
Okay.
The status.
Okay.
Because you don't have to join. It just looks at the calendar.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh.
Yeah. Okay. Well, sorry about the delay. I was actually playing with my son and
Nice.
didn't realize it was the time.
Yeah. It should be nice. Is it?
Yeah.
Is he was able to call daddy or mommy?
No, not yet.
Oh no. Yeah. Okay.
No. No, no, no. He doesn't. Yeah, he hasn't said that yet.
Oh.
He just, I don't know. Not yet, I guess. I'm not sure when, but
Your is
he's six
5 months,
months now.
6 months.
Six.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. But
Six
I
months.
don't know.
Mm.
I hear every child is different, so
Yeah, yeah. But I think you
we'll
should
see.
talk more to him, right? Because after
Yeah,
all,
yeah.
he's mirroring our teaching,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe I should talk more to him.
mhm.
We're more quiet, my wife and I.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Okay.
my child is near 4 months old, and I hear her call mommy is pretty close to
Really?
mommy. Yeah, but
Yeah,
actually, mommy in Vietnamese is better.
but
Easier to pronounce.
ah,
It's just
easier.
mẹ.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just mẹ.
I see,
Yeah,
I see.
yeah, yeah.
But you
Easier
have
to.
two girls, right?
Yeah, two girl, two girl.
Guys, I hear girls develop faster when they're young.
Oh,
That
okay.
like it's a bit of a difference.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But my kid, I guess, is developing a bit slower. He's also a bit heavier. I don't know. We'll see.
Mm,
But so far he seems okay. Just
nice.
like let's say not quick to develop skills, but
Mhm.
still in good time. So
Yeah,
he still has time to develop them. So
yeah.
it's okay.
Work
It's
in
all right.
progress. Yeah.
Yeah, what's important is that he gets there when he gets there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let me share. Let's get to it.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I need you to explain it because I read through it and
Yeah, yeah,
just
yeah.
yeah, I just know
Yeah,
when
that's
to
fine.
map. Yeah.
So what you did was kind of, I guess, go into more details
Mm-hmm.
uh, from here,
Mm-hmm.
and which is good. Uh, but I guess what we need from a reporting standpoint is to basically have like an API, but with the service bus
Mm-hmm.
that we're able to log transactions.
Blockchain.
And yeah, one of them is pre-auth, and then we update it with the advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess, or not necessarily pre-auth, but
Mm-hmm.
authorization can be. But the main idea is to only use the fields that reporting has, at
Already
least right
has.
now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the already has in the database, I mean. So
Mm.
I guess so here see, well, also this is a reporting, so things like, I mean, it's just analytics. So things like encrypted track tool are not really
Yeah.
relevant. Mac, again, not relevant.
Mm.
Never. It's never gonna be relevant.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would say that the fields that don't have a match with the DB, with the wrap field,
Mm-hmm.
we don't send. We just send the ones that have a match.
Okay. Understood.
Okay. So when I said to make a DTO, I meant like, so the DTO would have like, first field would be this one, processing code basically, then
Mm-hmm.
amount, then translate,
Yeah.
and then yeah, that's kind of it. And
Mm.
I guess same for advice. Well, here though. So here we create the transaction in the
Mm-hmm.
table.
Mm-hmm.
So you also have the reporting database, right? I think you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have the transaction table. So we just create a transaction, and then on advices, we need to update it.
Mm.
And I guess there's not much to update it with. I guess the status is what's important. It's also, what was there? The state.
This. Okay.
And we also had, what else? There was this, well, this one you correctly took from the auto response,
Uh-huh.
product set data. That's good. I guess we also
Let's.
should update the response code, the latest one from the advice. Well, I
Okay.
guess when it's sent to host, so that would mean when it has already been processed.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, let me think. There was one more thing, but I don't see it now. Oh, this sent. But this is when the batch is closed, basically.
Batch
When the
closed.
host to host batch is closed.
Host batch. Okay.
Well, not closed, but well, I guess Ricos are closed. It's kind of the same thing, actually. So it's the same. Yeah.
Reconciliation close.
Yeah, this is like when you receive the host to host batch, then you have to update all the transactions, I guess.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I see.
So, okay, let's maybe. So, what to do next? I guess let's write here to do.
Hmm.
So, make DTO without including only fields
Mm.
of DB.
Hmm?
let's say
You're sharing because I
pre-auth.
cannot see your screen anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let me share it. Can you see it now?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. So pre-auths will create transaction wrap, advice. Well, I guess these are details. But I guess let's have a discussion. Do you understand what we're trying to do here? I guess, like in general.
In general, you want to, map
Yeah.
the field.
What's your understanding? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I want understanding is that you want to map the field from the fab to the wrap on the transaction,
Yeah.
and all of those requests that you define three of the kind of message like transaction field, post fab batch field, and this one,
Well,
yeah,
those are kind of tables in the reporting that we need to populate. We have the transaction.
yeah,
Terminal should already be there.
yeah,
We have batch, which is
batch,
post to fab batch,
yeah,
and we have settlement batch.
mm-hmm.
So these we need to populate basically.
Yeah,
There's
based
also
on
other
the,
stuff,
yeah.
but
Mm-hmm.
those are unrelated, let's say, or either location company are already handled by TMS, so it's
Mm-hmm.
not relevant.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to basically map the fab data to these three tables.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I should add. So I guess this was the general mapping, like
Mm-hmm.
which fields to use from the fab.
Yeah.
So you could already make it like the messages, but I guess what I should do here is, so for pre-auth, we have, let's say, auth DTO, and
Mm-hmm.
let's say we'll create new transaction row,
Mm-hmm.
transaction table row, right?
Table. Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, understood.
Okay. Now we have, well, let's say, well, this actually, oh, can you hear my crying baby?
Mm-hmm.
To create, let's say, our CTO. Let's do like this. Okay. Then advice. What does advice do? Will update matching transaction row created from out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying auth instead of pre-auth because reporting, I guess, in this case it's a pre-auth, but it can also be like a regular authorization. There are some differences, but I guess not relevant for the FEP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This will have advice. We call this advice. I would call this, let's, actually this doesn't make sense. We're gonna call this create transaction DTO, and we're gonna call this update transaction.
So we
And
have to create two different objects, right?
We'll see. But the thing is to think about this from reporting side. So, because maybe now we're sending from the FEP, but maybe other projects will send as well. So
Okay.
this will be complete transaction DTO. And I guess here must update, or let's say update transaction status DTO, because this is all that will happen here. Status of transaction, or let's say state, because that's what it does. Must update state of transaction, must send field. I think it's called state, right? And we also have like it's reversal, I think. So we have state.
State, yeah.
No, that's the batch. But
Yeah, I see
have
the
here
easily
as
is
well.
down. This one.
Yes, reversal.
Yeah.
Yes. And yeah, I guess response code also. Resp code. I'm writing the same thing over and over again. So we have state, send, resp codes. We have is reversal. Might be a reversal. But let's say this message can be reversal or advice. The completion DTO. Okay. And I guess that's it for now.
Okay.
For the complete, I don't think there's anything else.
For the status, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, then we have
reversal.
So reversal will be same as advice.
Is reversal true, right?
Same as advice received, I guess. And this is same as advice complete.
Yeah.
Good, but we still have the batch. So open batch. Must create new batch row. And yeah, here we have must update. So let's call this create batch DTO. Must update batch. Update batch status DTO. Must update all batch transactions as sent if batch is closed. Successfully, let's say. Successfully.
Okay.
Does that make sense so far?
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, then we have open host to host batch. So this one is must create settlement batch row. Add settlement batch DTO. And this similarly, well, actually, these are not, this is not good here. This will be here on the close host to host batch. So must update settlement batch status. All settlement. So they're only sent when the host to host batch is closed, basically. So here would be update settlement batch status detail.
Okay.
So to do, well, I guess not here, but you have to create these DTOs.
Yeah.
And yeah, receive them from reporting, basically.
Okay.
So I guess those are all the DTOs that need to be done. So only send nodes. DTOs only send fields that are needed in reporting. I guess that's it.
Okay,
Anything else that we need to mention? Yeah. So PEP map transactions to DTOs. Map DTOs to, well, I guess transactions, batches, DTOs, map DTOs to transactions, batches, settlements, batches.
Understood.
And store in DB. Okay. One more note. I'm gonna add this. I guess could add this into the. Let's also do this a bit. So should be done from service. So here, if you look at your PR, okay. For example, this one. Host advice processor.
Yeah.
So you put it here, but it would be great to, well, actually, maybe here it's not possible to do it from service, actually. So maybe this one is good. Okay. Where possible. That's fine. Because, yeah. Well. Yeah, I guess it's fine either way. It's just to have a clean code, though. It's nice to. But for the reconciliation, for example, or batch closing, let's say, here we do have the. So we have the host to file batch service, for example.
Yeah.
And here we find our open batch. So.
Oh. So you mean you do it on,
So this is
on the surface of the batch or the transaction or the.
So here,
Okay.
it's a good place to do it in the service, right? Because you
Yeah.
always want to when you open, you want to send to reconciliation. But well, you have to realize that this is find or open, so this might not create it all the time. but I think we can figure out when this happens or not. So, but what I'm saying is, if we do it here, then we know it always happens. We don't have to put it everywhere in the code. You just put it here once. And same for host-to-host batch. And for transaction, I guess we cannot do this at the moment, but maybe we should find a way to do it. But because here we have only
insert update.
I mean, we do it on the update and update all, but it's not really a good place, is it? But maybe not for transaction, but for for the batches.
Yeah.
Post of app and host to host, it definitely makes sense.
Cool.
To do it in the service. Yeah. So, yeah. And I guess one more thing I should mention maybe here. Yeah, I guess reporting. There's one more thing that I'm thinking about is that, for example, you have this postcode 22. This might be different from pre-auth to advice. So I'm not sure how to handle this actually. If we should. I guess for now, let's not. Let's assume they're the same. And just do the update status. So yeah, I guess, well, I did not mention here, but I guess it's also not. Must be able to identify transaction, of course. And same for all of this. Okay. And yeah, I guess it's obvious. Batch. Settlement.
Let me review how we mapping between the changes.
So I wouldn't worry about doing this again. You can just start with the reporting classes, DTOs, or you can make them in the FEB. That's fine also. First, maybe you're more comfortable with the FEB. So as long as we have the same DTOs in both places, then
yeah, I will start by working with the DTO in the FEB first.
Yeah, and just map it and send it. And then you start on reporting, and then you're gonna have to change it in both to make changes. But yeah, that's how integrations work, I guess. Well, yeah. So, is it clear what you have to do now?
Yeah, it's clear. It's much clearer.
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, we should have talked the last time as well, but yeah.
Okay, understood.
Yeah. So that's the main idea. I guess service bus you already know how to use.
Yeah.
And even in reporting, there's examples already of receiving in the TMS. Or is there? I'm not sure if there is.
TMS, yeah.
No, I think TMS sends only, right? But I'm sure there is for sure service bus receiver also. I think this provider, and there's a get receiver. Oh, we have notifications now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's already, you already know how to do this. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's, well, as far as I'm concerned, this looks clear now, but if you have more questions or more confusion, or it's normal, so let me know.
Yeah, I will try to
Because,
ask before the 26th, right? 26th you will leave for the holiday, right?
well, I'm living in, yeah, 26. Well, I guess tomorrow is the only day you can ask, actually. I'm also on vacation on 26th.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
But you can also ask, of course, on Teams after, but we're not gonna have a call.
Okay,
Um, that's fine. And I'll be back on the 7th, I guess. Yeah,
understood.
of March.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, yeah, and we'll see tomorrow if you might need other tasks
Yep,
as well, I think, because
yep.
this is it's pretty straightforward, I think. Once, well, it might be hard on the reporting a bit, but there might be challenges, meaning that it might not, maybe there will be some data missing because reporting was made for something else. Maybe it won't work from the start.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, unless that happens, you will need more work, I guess. But if you
Cool.
do have questions about that, if let's say you're unable to, well, you can write to me, but Marcus will also be able to help, like explain or to figure out why it doesn't work in reporting, let's say.
Understood. Understood. If you are not here, I will ask Marcus directly.
Well, yeah, you can also write to me in Teams,
Yeah.
and if it's like too complicated, I can let you know. Like you should ask Marcus because I cannot, yeah, explain it easily, or if it's something complicated. But if it's like, where do I put this field? Yeah, we'll see, I guess. But I'm sure Marcus will also answer.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, tomorrow, yeah, we'll have the weekly, and I guess we'll decide then what other tasks there are. There are still some other tasks that I gave you
Mm-hmm.
that you can work on, but those are short too, I think. Yeah. Okay. All clear?
Okay, let me think. Let me think. There's something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the credential to accept
Sorry?
wrap local.
What credential?
Uh, so the wrap on the server, the reporting
Yeah.
service on the server. How can I access
Yeah.
it? Yeah. The same script
How
to
can
create
you
user.
uh how can you log into the UI, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think you already have created the user, but you can take a look. But do you remember how it works in TMS? I
It's
guess.
the same.
Yes, it's the same, but it's like its own table, but it's the same table. So
Uh,
you can just go to TMS
hmm?
DB, take the user that you're using.
Oh, okay.
So user, can you see still my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
And for example, I'm using this one.
Mm-hmm.
So you can even do this, like copy everything from here, then go to the reporting
Ah, okay.
and do this and
Mm-hmm.
overwrite everything. So you're make sure you can log in.
Ah, okay.
But you also or create a new row with your user. That's also fine. But there's
Mm-hmm.
also the privilege. But I think we set this up for you. There's also this. I think TMS also has privilege. This one.
Uh-huh.
But I think you might be able to also copy. Well, not the entity ID actually. Yeah.
Mm.
But I
Mm.
think we already did this for you. If you log in,
Okay, let me
can you
try.
not see? Hmm?
Yeah, actually, I'm not trying to run it.
Yeah. And you also need to like, well, this is wrong here. or it wasn't wrong actually. Is this application XML? Do you want to try and run it now? I think we already did this if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I just forgot.
Can you share?
Actually, I'm
Or
on my home
okay. So
computer, so yeah.
yeah. Okay. No problem.
Okay, I
So
remember now, so there should be no problem
you have
running
to
it
set
on.
this.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
already told me that.
I think we already did this on your PC for reporting, I think, and all of the others. So
I remember now. We already run on my computer. Like
yeah,
the
you
report
should be able to
already.
run it. Yeah,
Yeah. Let me check tomorrow.
yeah. But if
Mm-hmm.
you have issues, of course, ask.
Okay.
But maybe
Understood.
try to run it today,
Mm-hmm.
and let me know
Mm-hmm.
so you have it working, because it's important to have it working first.
Yep.
And make sure, I guess you need to make sure that you can see some transactions here. So if
Of course.
oh, why is there an error? Huh? Well, I'm not sure why it's not working for me now, but uh, well, something is happening on my end, but
Mm-hmm.
this should be working. Okay, now it's working. I don't know why. But you should be able to see, go to transactions
Mm-hmm.
in any report
Mm-hmm.
and be able to see a transaction at least, because you're gonna need to double check that it works.
Yep. Understood.
Because these are like transaction summary is like a batch, and then you see the transactions in that batch. That's how
Mm.
it works.
Understood.
Well, actually, there's transactions per day, I think. Well, in any case, you don't need to worry about exactly how this works, but yeah, you need to just double check your code
Nice.
with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
Okay. So please try and go through reporting
Mm-hmm.
first,
Understood.
so it works for you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Then that's it.
Yeah. Thank you. Let me
Yeah.
take a deep look into this. Yeah, I will report to you if you need any help for the wrap.
Okay. Great.
Great. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
See you.
Have a nice evening. Bye.
Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Ôi giời ơi, nó buồn.
Hello， 大家好，我是王刚。本期是
加指甲、气管，准备生10克，加入蚝油2勺，加入生抽酱油3。